and hoped my instincts were wrong. 56 minutes later, I strongly suspect that they were not wrong. Ford leans forward, wafting a wave of expensive-smelling cologne in my direction. I'm going to be straight up with you. I put that small-town shit in my profile because I know women want to hear it. His honesty is actually refreshing. Oh, okay, I guess I didn't. Brynn, he interrupts. It's Brynn. He ignores me and instead takes a long draw of his locally crafted IPA. We both know what is happening here. I have an inkling, but I want to see where he takes it. He flicks a glance at his Rolex-esque watch, then inclines his head toward the entrance to the restaurant. If you want to do this, we should probably get going. I'm not naive. It's quite clear that this means sex. Sadly, Ford is not the first overconfident bumble date this year to cut to the chase, although he lacks the je ne sais quoi that typically accompanies this delicate dance. And even though I've never been one to ask for what I want in the bedroom, I have no problem telling Ford I have no intention of stepping into his tonight. You know what? I'm really tired. I think I'm going to head home. I fake a yawn. Ford raises his eyebrows as if this fact surprises him. Not even up for a blowy? I should probably be disgusted, or, at a bare minimum, annoyed. But my poor little heart has been battered enough that it has formed a protective coating. A thick crust that protects it and keeps my tone even and breezy as I tell him, thanks, but I think I'll pass. Ford stares into his empty beer glass. I figured I'd shoot my shot. It was pretty obvious this wasn't going anywhere. But a lot of the women I meet on Bumble want a decent bang out of the deal. And I'm more than decent. He winks as if this little tidbit may sway me. When I don't respond, he shrugs and turns his attention to the waitress, who hands him our bill, giving him much more of her attention than I have all evening. As much as I hate to admit it, Ford is right. Before we even sat down, I suspected that we were a far cry from soulmates. Although he is my type, tall and classically handsome with the deep ocean shade of blue eyes that you could get lost in, he falls short in the most important attributes I look for in a partner: sensitivity, kindness, and actual interest in what I have to say. I'm not upset we're calling this date early. I'd much rather be home engulfed in my fuzzy blue snuggly, comfort binging the final season of Carson's Cove, and watching the drama go down instead of, well, going down on Ford. Therefore, with feigned reluctance, I thrust my visa onto the table with a, thanks for this, I had a really nice time. Ford, however, waves me and my card off, his eyes never leaving the ample crack of the cleavage of our very blonde waitress. I watch as he pulls a pen from his suit pocket, writes something down on the back of one of his business cards, then slips both it and his Amex out of his wallet into the black leather folder holding our bill. The waitress opens it, giggles at whatever he has written, then leans in close to whisper something in his ear. It's like I'm watching the beginning of a low-budget porno, and I don't know if I should be offended or amused. The waitress leaves. Exactly 3 Mississippis later, Ford stands, extending his fist with a non-committal, "So I guess I'll see you around then?" I bump him back, knowing full well that this will be the last I see of Ford LeClaire. I intentionally linger for a few moments in our booth, not wanting to completely contradict my previous thought and create an awkward scenario outside where Ford and I have to make polite conversation as we wait for our respective Ubers. When I'm satisfied that he's well on his way.